Morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Today is day number 6 in our Advent series, and today we're in Luke chapter 1, verses 26 to 28. It starts by saying, in the 6th month, and that is of Elizabeth's pregnancy. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Greetings, O favoured one, the Lord is with you." And Gabriel is sent to just another ordinary Jewish girl. Why does God choose Mary? Of all the options that he had, I'm sure there were other women that he could have chosen. Why does he choose Mary? He could have chosen a queen, or maybe someone who was into politics, or someone who was wealthy. Jesus' earthly ministry may have benefited from that. If he was born into wealth, more people may have listened to him. Why does God, it seems like he almost disadvantages himself by choosing an ordinary Jewish girl. Why does God choose Mary? Well, Paul gives us some kind of an answer in 1 Corinthians chapter 1. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 26, he says, "For consider your calling, brothers and sisters. Not many of you were wise according to worldly standards. Not many were powerful. Not many were of noble birth. But God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. God chose what is low and despised in the world, even things that are not, to bring to nothing things that are, so that no human being might boast in the presence of God." Why did God choose Mary? Apart from because he loved her, and we're told that she found favour with God. But God chose Mary, ordinary Mary, just to show how great he was, to do all of his extraordinary work, to bring forth the Son that would provide salvation for all people. But he did it through an ordinary girl, to just show how great and how strong he is. The missionary from the 1950s, Jim Elliot, in one of his letters, he wrote this: "Forgive me for being so ordinary, while claiming to know so extraordinary a God." And isn't that so much like us? We're so ordinary people, and yet we say things like, "Oh, we're living for the glory of God. We do this for God's glory." But our lives are so ordinary and so plain. God chooses ordinary people, ordinary lives, to do his extraordinary work. Why does he do it? He does it so that one day all of creation will see just how strong he is. He chooses the weak, the sinful, the ordinary people that no one else would have chosen. God chooses the ordinary people to do his extraordinary work. And the greatest example of that is not in Mary, it's not in you or me. It's in the fact that God once came as a baby boy in a manger, where the Bible says that all of heaven can't contain God. We read in Isaiah that the whole earth is full of his glory, and yet in a moment, the whole fullness of deity dwelt bodily in a baby boy that fit into a manger. God chooses what is ordinary in order to do his extraordinary work. And we should thank him for that this morning.